Hi, Sue here from Mystic Matters. Thank you very much for joining me. If you've been drawn to watch this particular video, then this is what you need to know. I use the Mythic Tarot, and they're based on Greek mythology. Okay, so we're starting off here with the Hermit. So it's about you taking time to yourself. So you might be in a place of having a lot of time you might be in a time of being on your own, or just deciding to take time out to have some time to yourself. Partly to learn the art of patience. Everything happens in the right time and not before. But it's a time of self-reflection, looking inside, maybe some meditation, that kind of thing. But it is the situation, whether you plan to be alone or not, this is the situation that you're in at the moment. And it's useful to be quiet and alone at the moment, because this is a card of the healer, the counselor, the person that helps other people but doesn't always accept help. But having time of self-reflection, having time to just commune with yourself, as it were, this will help you in how you can help other people along the way. Your heart's very open. You're ready to go on a journey of love. You don't know exactly where it's taking you, and it might be to do with one-to-one relationships, or it could be just compassion for other people. But your heart's very open. So even if you've been hurt in the past, it hasn't stopped you being open to being vulnerable and having kind of love relationships, or it hasn't kind of shut you down. This is a situation around as well. It's a slight word of warning here. Don't jump into any situations, whether it be relationships, new jobs, anything, without thinking about where it's likely to take you. Because this is a card of, oh, it hasn't worked out the way I expected to. Do I cut my losses, or do I just kind of put up with it? And can be when we get into a situation when we haven't really thought it out. We haven't looked beyond the initial enthusiasm. So my advice is take off the rose-colored glasses and see if it's likely to, if it's got the potential of achieving what you're after. Because sometimes it's pretty clear up front, if you're looking at it clearly, that it won't. This is about new ideas and new ways of being and new hobbies, things that learning skills, talents you didn't know you had. So the Magician is the second card in the Major Arcana. So when the Fool jumps off the cliff, the Magician comes into play to show you what path to take. But it is also an expansion of your talents, your gifts, and you're going to know a bit better what path to go on. And from that, you've got starting to think in a new way, new independent way of thinking. Be aware that sometimes people can put obstacles in your path. It might not mean it intentionally, but they maybe don't want you to change. They feel maybe you're going to move beyond them, things like that. But you need to be quite clear about what it is you're wanting. And this is on the intellectual level, so it's new projects, new ideas. Try and get people on side with you and get them to support you in what you want to do. So really, the main message here is take some time to yourself, accept help accept help as well as giving it. Keep your heart open. Don't, when you want to get into a situation, look at it carefully, and make sure that there is a potential there that you think there is. But there's new things, learning your new talents, and that will bring you into new ways of thinking. Maybe maybe another business which can be based on something new you've learned. You never can tell. Anyway, I hope that has helped, and maybe see you again sometime. Bye.